Hey guys, it's 23. This is the Liezvie by Stellar Quartz. This is a custom gun that is based off the AK platform. So pretty cool, pretty neat, pretty easy to install. In terms of what you'll get a Unity package that you have to install. There are a couple of prefabs that you can choose from. There is a right-handed and a left-handed version. There's also a modular avatar version and a non-modular avatar version. So if you want, you can install it by yourself. If not, you can use the modular avatar version and it'll do all the rest for you. Once you pick your prefab, all you have to do is drag and drop the prefab onto your avatar, adjust, scale, and then you're pretty much ready to upload if you're using the modular avatar version. Once you've uploaded into your avatar, you'll look like this. I'll go through the ready menu first. So first you have a toggle to disable and enable the gun. There's a toggle for semi and there's also a toggle for full auto, like so. If you select neither, it is on safe. There is a toggle for suppressor. There's an attachment folder. In there you can turn off the red dot sight. You can also turn off the light and laser module. If you have it on, you can turn on the laser and also the light. And finally there is a toggle to extend the buttstock and also retract it. Out of that menu into the next menu, there is a system menu. In there is a pickup lock. So basically if you have it on, you cannot pick up the gun, like so. There is a mag release on. Basically that means that if you have it on, you can do a rock and roll gesture with your right hand to eject the magazine, like so. And then finally you have a world toggle. If you have it on, you can do a rock and roll gesture with your right hand and you can drop it in the world, like so. That is it for the menu. I'll show you how to use the gun. So to grab it off your person, you can either do a finger point or a finger gun to grab it, like so. If you want to put it away, you have to do a open hand and then put it away, like so. Once you have it in your hands, you can two-hand it like so. If you let go with your right hand, it will snap to a fixed position on your left hand, like so. Each time you load into your avatar, you have to disengage the safety in order to shoot. And to shoot, all you have to do is do a fist with your right hand. It is weighted, so you have to pull back the trigger, at least on the index controllers, like so. Once you run out of bullets, there are two ways to eject the magazine. You can either strip it from the gun, like so. In order to do that, you have to do a fist with your left hand and then also pull the trigger with your left hand, like so. Or as I showed you earlier, you can do a rock and roll instead. To grab a new magazine, all you have to do is place your hand close to the mag spawner and then do a fist plus the trigger, like so. To insert this new magazine, you have to do a open hand first in order to insert it to the gun. If you don't do an open hand, it won't go in. So as soon as you do an open hand, it will go in. The charging header is located on the right side of the gun. All you have to do is grab the bone, pull back, and then let go, like so. You can kind of do an emergency reload. What I mean is that if you grab a new magazine, you can kind of bump out the old one and insert the new one. To do that, all you have to do is grab a new magazine first, and then do the same as if you're trying to eject the magazine. So do a fist plus a trigger, and then we'll kick out the old one, and you can insert the new one, like so. And that is pretty much it for the gun. So pretty cool asset, pretty easy to use. I'm really liking the new guns from the Stellar Quartz. They're really cool. I like how they kind of, based off real guns. There's only one thing I want to say about it, is that if you grab the magazine from the gun and then you start moving your gun, the magazine kind of dances around, moves around. It's kind of weird. It doesn't do that if you grab a new magazine. So it only happens when you grab the magazine from the gun. So it's kind of weird, but yeah. So to find this asset, you can go to the booth page. It is listed as 1800 yen. So if you like what you see, why not check this out? Okay, thank you, bye bye.